BestVenuEU, and they're playing Venusaur. How could I not? How could I not jump in and cast this? So that is what is happening. I am once again your caster for today, casting as many games, hopefully one a day, until we get into the Unite Championship Series as a caster. Let's get this going by introducing our team on the blue side. We are going to have played the Lucario JeyJey. We have BestVenuEU on the Bulbasaur. We have Duraludon being played by Mcdana. The Hoopers being played by Sazuro. And the Snorlax is being played by LuxusGG. This is another top-level ranked game using the spectate feature in, of course, Pokemon Unite. Let's jump on to the red team. Kobio2 playing that Vulpix. We have a Duraludon being played by nopope. Nopope? We're going to go with nopope. We have BenASV on the Jigglypuff. Interesting. In top lane, a two-man top lane. Already getting a bit of a turn in. Gibble, Fog Grizz is on the run trying to get away from JeyJey. And BenASV will probably fall here as the first kill. And finally, that leaves us with TTVMITCHELL going to be playing on that Hooper for the red team. First turn-ins do come in for the red team, but they have lost a couple members up in that top lane as we see a bit of an aggressive start coming in from JeyJey with the help of that Duraludon Mcdana. Very aggressive start there, putting on quite a bit of pressure. Let's check in on BestVenuEU. Grab and farm. We'll be back with you later. Hooper right now, focusing on the combis and that Vespiquen to try and take that out. And they do grab quite a few of those. Get BestVenu up to Best Ivy, at least minimum. Speed Berry looking for a heal, but it looks like they have all been taken. Not going to get the advantage out of that. Duraludon, Mcdana, and JeyJey trying to push in, trying to punish BenASV. The first time in a while we've actually seen a two-man top lane. Looks like it's just the junglers are flanking quite aggressively. And down they go! Mcdana with a hyper-aggressive kill there. Going to give their team a little bit of an advantage at this early stage. BestVenuEU still leveling up. So it looks like the jungler is going to be Duraludon. So it's a two-man bot lane for the side of the red team, which is why they are quite frankly losing right now, versus a three-man bot lane for the blue team. Very interesting. It's not often we would see something like that, so it's a little bit creative. It's very rare you see teams not match each other with this kind of stuff. Very cool to see. For now, Gibble making their way across the map is stealing a little bit of enemy farm by stepping up quite a bit. Fog Grizz trying to make their way in, but it's caught out by JeyJey. We'll teleport back to BenASV, who now has to say they're going to try and lock down Lucario, but they get the unstoppable with that full heal and take out Gibble. JeyJey with the outplay, looking for more with the bone toss, trying to take out the Wigglytuff, but it is not enough. Wigglytuff survives, and Hooper gets the kill onto Duraludon in that bot lane. It's a big play for red team, who are struggling a little bit right now. Snorlax comes in and gets taken out as well. nopope is absolutely dominating right now and doing incredible amounts of damage. Very nicely done. Looking good for them at this stage. In the top lane, Fog Grizz and BenASV back in. JeyJey looking for a steal, but was unable to do so this time. Going to get focused down, trying to get away with that hyper mobility that Lucario does have. Will be able to make it to that healing point. Goes back in for the re-engage for the 1v1, trying to take it out because Wigglytuff has already moved away. Dreadmore's been taken by the blue team. They were zoned down, but it's not going to stop Wigglytuff going for an attempted counter engage. They try to take out Luxus, but they teleport in with the barrier coming in from Snorlax, trying to use block to zone people out. They do split the team in two, but Mitchell takes him out before finally going down themselves to Duraludon. In the meantime, the top lane fight still going on, but not anymore, as once again JeyJey wins the 1v1. Very aggressive play, very fun to see. This is already a very intense match, but it is still going very heavily in favor of blue team right now. 166 to 6. But we're seeing signs of life out of red team. They're still able to rotate quite well. They're still looking for opportunities to try and get themselves back into this. It is still what we like to see. Nice play from that Snorlax here. Really just trying to push that Rotom over to their own side of the map. That way they can get a little bit of a better angle to try and take it out before anyone invades in. You'll sometimes see a little bit of comparison there, where sometimes people on Dreadmore will try and place the Dreadmore in between them and their opponents, so that the Dreadmore will be basically acting as a barrier for them to fight over. But most of the time you'll just see teams try to pull it over to their own side, just so that they can try and zone out their opponents, keep away so that they don't lose that shield or have that Rotom pushing into them. A little bit of zoning, nopope trying to trap someone here. JeyJey's actually going to go in and dive that backline. Here comes the Sig. Full heal. Not activated in time thanks to the knock-up, and that is JeyJey going down. Beautiful outplay with the ult from the Wigglytuff there. Nicely done. BestVenuEU, though. Finally at that Venusaur, dropped the Solar Beam, tried to get the finishing blow. Unable to do so at this stage. Another Solar Beam coming out, ready just trying to poke him down with that max range ability. Poking from range. BenASV zoning out as best they can. JeyJey returning to this fight, gets the kill onto Hooper. BestVenuEU really starting to poke away there, maximizing that long range usage. Here comes Wigglytuff trying to use that Sing, gets the no stun. They both dodge it. Immediate kill on the turnaround by once again that Duraludon. Oh, comes out from the Ninetales with the Ruination, but everyone's already able to back out of that. Hooper comes in to make this a 5 versus 3. They chase them down. Hooper's down, and Kobio has no chance of surviving. A massacre for blue team here. In comes the enemies. Here comes everyone to try and hold it, but the block from Snorlax completely shuts down any kind of chase there. Can Luxus get out of here, though? They're still giving chase, trying to take out this Snorlax, but no to turn around. They get Dreadmore once again, and with that shield, they're able to re-engage and pick up that kill. You can see Hooper here is desperately trying to land some shots, to land some stuns, but they are taken out again for the second or third time at this stage, leaving just BenASV alive, who will be using that Sing to try and buy some time, try and lock down Jey and give time for Grizz to respawn, which they are able to do. This will buy them a little bit of a delay. Now, can they stay in this game somehow? They've got about 2 minutes until Zapdos spawns. Ninetales posturing around the Rotom. It will be incredibly risky to fight. Lucario, JeyJey, hiding in that bot lane, gonna look for the turn in. Hyper Beam, not Hyper Beam, sorry, Solar Beam comes out, will get a little bit of a delay, making the most of that posturing, and it looks like blue team want to fight first. Here comes the block to buy some time here. I'm still having issues with my capture card. Ruination comes out, that will take out Snorlax, as they were slowed by the block here, unable to take that fight anymore. BestVenu is gonna charge in. That's a kill with the Solar Beam, but they will still die to the Ruination, as nopope and both the Duraludons are, surprise, surprise, the only 2 left. Duraludon, currently a very balanced character, as you can see. Going in for the snipe, and it is going to go over to nopope. No steal coming in from blue team, but they are still going to be able to trap this Rotom and make sure that they get absolutely 0 value. Looks like JeyJey going to get chased down, a little bit outnumbered over here. Veno is coming in. Veno's going to try and even up those numbers at least a little bit, making it 2 versus 3. Solar Beam comes out, massively weakens them, but JeyJey is already taken out. And that means BestVenuEU is in serious trouble, but they get another Solar Beam, goes in for the kill, already grabbing down the... just missing the Wigglytuff there. So close on that kill attempt, but they were able to get that massive blow. And they're already managing to extend the lead here. This is looking so good for blue team. Looking very rough. With Garchomp being taken out so many times by BestVenuEU, they are in a position to just dominate this bottom lane. Top lane has barely been touched. They'll grab themselves another Dreadmore with 16 seconds left until the objective, so they'll still have a little bit of shield timing. Aeos Orbs being gathered. Snorlax going to try and posture positioning-wise. Wigglytuff will be the one looking for this engage with the big sleep. Block completely cuts the team in 2. That's disastrous, but Wiggly will get the ult off. Massive shield turns the fight onto Snorlax, but Snorlax gets the ult off. Ruination completely cuts this fight in 2, so no one can step in aggressively. And in fact, this is really punishing blue team as we see Hooper dropping low, but red team are running out of members. nopope is still alive, though, and that might be all they need with the Duraludon. Here comes the ult from Venusaur! Venusaur gets the kill! It's going to be BestVenuEU being forced to port back, though. They can't fight this any longer. They can't risk it. They have to port. They have to fly back in and make their way over to this objective using that speed boost. Lucario coming in from the side. BestVenuEU flanking. Not wanting to get themselves caught out. Everyone is respawning and making their way back in. Hooper with great map awareness. Sazuro is able to spot BenASV and make their way in for the interruption. Kobio, not looking very healthy, was hit by a Solar Beam a little bit ago. Needs a little bit of healing. In fact, when we forced to back up. No! Sniped by Luxus, making this fight incredibly hard. A beautiful Solar Beam into the choke point, and this time Snorlax completely cuts the team in 2. No Wiggly ult this time. It's an absolute massacre for blue team. With 1 minute left, they go and take out the Zapdos, and they will use that to cruise on in for the final points. Don't even need it as the surrender comes out. That is GG. Beautiful execution there, and well, quite frankly, we have to give it to them. BestVenuEU 267-6. The most dominant cast I have had the pleasure of bringing to you all. absolutely insane play here. And BestVenuEU, they got the MVP. We have to give it to them. 94 on that MVP score. 11 kills, 14 by the Duraludon as well. 15 assists from the two together. Very nicely done. On the other side, nopope did do their best to carry a solid 10 kills from their side as well. Here are the builds so that you can copy them if you wish. Very cool to see a Venusaur played so effectively. A very accurate name we could see there. Going with an X speed. Get that little bit of extra mobility. And you can see those full heals coming out. That was really fun to see. The full heal coming out from JeyJey to outplay BenASV in those early stages. Really love that. You love to see that coming in these days. Especially with CC being such a heavy part of the meta, with Hooper being played with Shadow Ball quite a few times. So that's always lovely to see. Here are the stats. 84,000 damage from nopope. Duraludon on the other side, 75,000 damage. But BestVenuEU, 108,000 damage. You love to see it. Really living up to their name. We can't take it away from them. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for watching. This has been a Pokemon Unite top ranked player cast, and quite frankly, BestVenuEU living up to their name. If you want me to find any other Pokemon who we don't get to cast very often, make sure to leave a comment requesting, or any other players I can try and reach out to and see if we can get a cast of them by seeing if we can make some connections via the Discords and stuff like that. I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Make sure to leave a like if you enjoy yourself and subscribe for more Pokemon Unite content. My goal is to get to the Unite Championship Series. I'm a professional caster who've cast IEM, Dreamhack, Blizzcon, you name it, I've covered it. And now I'm looking to reach out into my 10-year-old's dream to get some Pokemon. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you have a lovely evening or morning or whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you all next time.